Hi, this is Shay with Trucks to Sales, here today doing a video on heavy spec chassis versus regular spec chassis. Today I got with me two Peterbilt 388s, and we're going to go over the differences between the two to help you make a selection that's right for you. Here at Truxus, we do all types of frame repairs, shortening, lengthening, and we also repair rolled over trucks on a regular basis, replacing the cabs. So our opinion here is not just based on our experience repairing the trucks, but operating the trucks as well. Right, so here on our left we have the heavy spec 388, and on our right we have the regular spec 388. And definitely check out our other videos. We got a whole super long frame master video. As you can see, all these trucks here, just answering every question you guys got about frames and all the different applications. So definitely check that one out if you want more info. But today we're just comparing these two trucks. So the main thing here in comparing the trucks is the weight. So this regular spec truck, you're at about 15 to 1800 pounds savings, and you're getting those savings from the 40,000 pound rear ends. And we're doing a video comparing all the rear ends as well. If you want to check that out, we got all kinds of rear ends here. We even have 59,000 and 69,000 pound rear ends. So this one, we got the 40s, and this one we have the 46s. So that's a couple hundred pounds right there. And we have a 20,000 pound steerable lift axle and a 20,000 pound front axle on this one. Those are both heavier as well as the 13,000 pound we have here and the 14,000 pound with the upgraded front suspension. So that's part of the equation. The other equation is the frame rail. So we have a single 3/8 frame, which is plenty for a lift axle. Like I said, even off-roading, hauling, 25 tons, 26 tons, all that stuff, doing tons of off-roading with this truck, you're still gonna have a really hard time damaging that single frame. That's something that we just haven't seen without an accident. We haven't really seen that frame get damaged unless you're in an accident. We would recommend that frame even for two lift axles at this same length, where you just have an 18-foot bed on there, maybe 19-foot bed, and single frame and two lift axles. That's something that's still doable on this regular spec chassis, even from the factory. You could even order that from the factory. Factory engineers would okay something like that. We've seen that. So, and on this chassis here with this single 3/8 frame and 1/4-inch frame sleeve, insert, and this is a bumper to bumper insert. You can also, what we'd really recommend on any of these multi-axle trucks is going with the 1.5 frame, where you get the frame, a double frame about 10 feet behind the back of the cab. But on this particular one, it is bumper to bumper. And as well as this walking beam suspension, all this stuff is heavier, but it's more heavy duty. If you're in a state where you can haul 70,000 pounds on your truck, then definitely the 20,000 pound front is a must. The 20,000 pound lift axle is a must, and the 20,000 pound lift axle is going to save you maintenance over two 13,000 pound axles. You got less brakes, you have less tires, you have less suspension, less airbags, all that stuff. So if you're in a state that allows that, or you're going to be doing a bunch of off-roading, this is definitely a nice setup. But what we don't want to do is build you a truck and then you go, wow, this thing, why is it so heavy? It's that dump body you put on there, that's why it's so heavy. But really, it's not the dump body. A lot of the dump bodies, they're all steel weighs the same. You get thicker steel, your dump body's heavier. You go with thinner steel, your dump body's lighter. But you can see in these trucks, a lot of people will call and they go, hey, my friend is hauling this much. I want double frame. I want 20,000 pound front. I want 46 rears. I want a walking beam suspension. And you add all that stuff up and you wonder why the guy in the other Peterbilt 388 is getting almost a ton more than you on each load. And now you see why. It's the regular spec truck. And like I said, if you're just in a state where you're hauling under 60,000 pounds, these regular spec trucks are great. You can always hook on a pup trailer, as you can see back here, and get that extra 24, 25, 26 tons. We have truck and pup combinations where you can get 27 tons of dirt and sand and gravel in there, and that's an all steel bed. That's no aluminum bed. So you're still getting that super longevity that you get from the steel. So definitely give us a call and ask us about that setup if you're interested in hauling the maximum weight, and that's in an 80,000 pound state. That's 27 tons in an 80,000 pound state. And we have 40 ton setups for states that allow more hauling, as well as a 40 ton straight truck for off-road only use. So you can see these trucks might look the same from the outside, but they got different bones and legs on them. So the bottom line with these two trucks is we'd recommend the single frame up to a maximum of 2 lift axles and a maximum bed length of about 18 foot with the single frame. And if you go with the bumper to bumper double frame, we'd recommend up to 4 lift axles in that configuration. And once you start going to 2, 3, or 4 lift axles, you got to go with the 46,000 pound rears as well. We'd recommend the 40 rears up to 2 lift axles. So if you have any more questions about this, give us a call. We'll help set up your custom truck for you. That's what we do. That's our specialty. And you know, this is our opinion. You know, this is our expert opinion, we would say. Other people have different opinions out there. That's not a problem. You can give us a call. We can talk about it. You can post it in the comments below what your opinion is. This is Shay with Trucks of Sales. Thanks for watching. Please give us a call and visit our website at www.trucksofsales for more information. Thank you.